In this episode, we did a charity drive to Gugama settlement, deep within the central Kalahari Game Reserve. The scent was quite unforgiving, which was surprising, especially for this time of the year. We had a chance to see some of Africa's most iconic members of the Big Five in my favorite place of the Khutse region, the Molose Waterhole. Stay tuned to see how it all turned out. Welcome to the channel. It's adventure time once again. This time we're heading to Khutse Game Reserve for a weekend getaway and to get the taste of the Kalahari. We are in the trucking. We have just finished topping up fuel. From here we'll be hitting a corrugated road, a gravel road to Khutse Game Reserve of about 100 kilometers. Hopefully the road is not as bad as the last time I used it. As most adventurers except me will tell you, where the tired road ends is where adventure begins. After Lethagai village, it was gravel all the way to the Khutse entrance gate. Kaudwan is the last village before reaching the Khutse entrance gate. Finally, we've made it to Khutse entrance gate. It took us about 1 hour 45 minutes. The first part between Kudumelatu and Letlake, it was badly corrugated, but the road is not. I've never seen better than it was today. Between Kudumelatu and Salajo, it was a very good gravel road. Just entered into Khutse Game Reserve. This is my first time here. I think I've been here a couple of times, maybe about 4 or 5 times. We are heading to our campsite. We are booked at two campsites actually. Khutse Pen and Mahuri Shelley. We are a big group of about 18 people. And most of the people here, it's my first time meeting them. These overlanding trips of us always give us a chance to meet new people, and some of them end up being more like a family to us. The last time I was in a game reserve, I was doing a game drive along the Khwai River in the Marine Game Reserve, which is considered as the best game viewing area in Khwai. And on that particular day, we were not disappointed. Yes, I found some of the best animal sightings of my lifetime along the Khwai River. What a special moment it was, driving along the Khwai River and having some great sightings. The number of animals that can be found in Khutse cannot be compared to Marine Game Reserve. This is a semi-arid area. Hopefully we can see something interesting. Let's see what we'll see ahead. We have crossed into CKGR. We are now at a pen called Kanke Pen. We are on the way to Bukama settlement, where the group is going to make a donation to the settlers at Bukama settlement.
We still have a long way to go, hey? We get there, hey?
After passing Kanke Pen, the terrain changed completely to deep tropic sand, which can be a treat especially for off-road lovers. Thankfully, we had the Land Cruiser 100 series as part of our vehicle convoy. This is certainly one of Toyota's best productions. At one point, the Hilux couldn't engage 4x4 and the cruiser came to the rescue. The car that had to be rescued more times was the Ford Ranger, which was more understandable as it was the only car in the convoy that was a 4x2. But even the best of man's creations, there are limitations. The cruiser had done one too many recoveries, and it couldn't take it anymore. Only God doesn't have limitations. The engine temperature began to rise. We have got to respect this car. Even with the engine temperature above normal, it still managed to rescue itself, which was a welcome relief, as pulling such a heavy vehicle was not going to be a joke. It was time for the Hilux to rescue the situation, and in good hands, the GD6 managed to pull the Ford Ranger out of the thick sand. Finally, we made it to Gugama settlement, where we came to make donations of food and clothing. No coverage of the donations were done. After such a challenging trip, we all deserved a hug. And thankfully, we all got one. I cannot forget the stench caused by the burning of flash plates while we were sitting under this tree. Even with the heavily blocked nose, you could still smell it. After the donations were done, we had to return to Khutse Game Reserve, where we were booked for a night. Just as it was on our way to Gugama, we still had to make more recoveries on our way back. That was the last time the Ford Ranger got stuck, and from there it hit Khutse Game Reserve without being stuck, and it was the only car that was a 4x2. All but one car had to be rescued at some point during this challenging trip. The only car that completed the trip without being rescued was the Nissan KA24. Whether that was due to the driver, the car, or maybe some luck, I can't tell. But it effortlessly made it through the deep, soft CKGR sand. Yeah, we have just arrived at our campsite. We are at Waterhole campsite number 1. We arrived just in time before the park lesson time, which is 7 p.m. Sorry. Time to pitch up tents now. We woke up early the next morning to head for Molose Waterhole for an early morning game drive, and it was 40 kilometers from our campsite. And it turned out to be fuel well spent. Which allows animal to roam freely between the two campuses. We are on the way to Molose. We have driven for almost an hour from Waterhole without finding anything. The only thing that we see is elephant run. Just as I made the right turn to the Molose Waterhole, my mood was lifted as I saw an elephant head drinking at the waterhole. And it turned out that the elephants were not alone. The kings are also here, and this is their territory. There is no better place to see lions in Khutse Game Reserve than here at the Molose Waterhole. Just about 30 meters from the lions, another tourist with a foreign registered vehicle was standing there. Whether that was bravery or foolishness, I leave that up to you. A big pair of lions, about 5 male lions. With elephants resting at the shade. At a special moment, seeing lions in the Khutse, I really find them in Khutse. I think only the second time I see lions. We left the lions and the lion whisperer and headed to the elephants at the waterhole. It's always special to spot elephants in the wild, and even more special here in the Khutse Game Reserve, which is a semi-arid area. These are the desert adapted elephants, which is a rare species of elephant. No, I'm joking, they're just normal elephant. Some of my friends have often asked me, why do I always go to the wild? And this is one of the reasons why. What is special sighting? To experience nature in its raw and tamed form. These are moments that you cannot explain. Found in one sighting. The African elephant, and memories created here will definitely last for a lifetime. And the lion is the largest of African predators. The Molose Waterhole is delivered. I think this is the second time I found lions here, the Molose Waterholes. The first time was in 2021. Now, 3 years later, another special lion sightings, which was 5 young juvenile lions. And more elephants are coming to the Waterhole to drink. Though I'm not a big fan of the elephants here because I feel they've destroyed this Waterhole. Because the last time I was here, this Waterhole was surrounded by bushes with an ambush site for lions. It's no longer an ambush site nowadays. Way back to camp from Molose Waterhole to prepare breakfast and get ourselves ready to leave back to town. Unfortunately, the Fortuna lost one of its rear shocks on our way to the Molose Waterhole, but it safely made it home. Thanks to the driver Mchiva. These are the only facilities in these campsites: the pit latrine toilet and the bucket shower. And thankfully this one was still intact. was now time for us to head back to civilization. And like in all our trips, we leave with nothing but good memories, and only leaving behind our footprints. Khutse was magical as always, and we'll definitely come back again in the future. Thank you for joining us for our trip. Le kamoso.